Before I get to my match this week with Dustin Starr, there's something I gotta get off my chest. Griffin, congratulations. You won again. But this is twice now that we have faced each other, and both times I came this close to beating you. This is really starting to piss me off. And Robert, boy, you make a smart decision this week by not sticking your nose where it doesn't belong. I can't wait until War Games, Robert, because at War Games, I am going to rip you apart. But I digress. See, I've got to be as focused as I can be this week, because I'm facing one of the greatest men to ever set foot in a wrestling ring in Dustin Starr. Now, Dustin, I heard everything you wanted to say. And you know what? It just pissed me off that much more. First off, I chose the nickname the Mad Duck because that's what they called my father when he terrorized the NFL gridiron. But like I said, what works on the gridiron doesn't always work in the ring. So, I picked the Last Titan. I chose that name because out of the 3 larger-than-life wrestlers that were here when I debuted, there's only one left. And that's not Coltrane, and that's not your little golden boy with the glass jaw of steel either. It's me. Now, you want to talk about how you're greater than gold and God's gift to wrestling? Well, here's a little fact that you forgot. See, I have insider information that you're not all that's cracked up to be. You see, I have a friend who you know quite well by the name of Jack Jameson. And Jack, when I was training with him, he would always bring up the Taipei Death Match, because that was his greatest accomplishment, was winning the FWF Internet title. Now, let me think for a second. Who was the guy he beat to a bloody pulp to win that title? Oh, that's right. It was you, Starr. You see, he told me about the boxing gloves. He told me about the glue. He told me about how he put a shard of broken glass in your skull. You see, I know your weakness. You hate to bleed. You hated the fact that Jack busted you wide open like that. You hate the fact that he took that title from you to this day. Now, what does that mean for me? What does that mean for the Last Titan when he strides into that ring to face the greater than gold Dustin Starr? You want to talk about being generic, Dustin? All you are is a Chris Jericho wannabe. I keep waiting for the time that you start telling people, you just made the list! Or you start calling people hypocrites or stupid idiots like that shit. You want to talk about people you've taken under the wing? Let's talk about your boy Steele. What happened when Steele got in the ring with me? Both times, I knocked his ass out. Now, you want to say that I have potential, that's great. But don't you dare say that I can only reach it if I was under your wing. Did I need your guidance to win Trial by Combat? No. I orchestrated every move in my head. I knew that the only way Marine and I were going to win that is if we got Big Rig to join Doomsday USA. That's right, Rig. You were nothing more than a pawn in my game. And it was because of that game that I became the #1 contender. Now, you want to talk about you want to talk about beating David Elliott? Big fucking deal. I did the exact same thing at Riot. But here's the thing. You didn't have to worry about 2 more guys in the back. That is how Kyle Griffin beat me. The first time. The second time, the week before, Robert decides to blindside me with a fucking chair. You know what? If he wants to show up this week, I've got 5 friends that'll put his ass out, just like I put your boy Steele out. Now, this week, Starr, you're going to see what happens when a prospect, as you like to call it, becomes a bona fide superstar. Oh, wait. I just made a joke. Someone's going to become a star at your expense. But all joking aside, Starr, you see, unlike Jack, I don't need boxing gloves and broken glass to make you bleed. No. All I need are my 2 bare hands. I am going to bust you open worse than Brock Lesnar busted Randy Orton open. I'm going to bust you open worse than Mick Foley when the Undertaker threw him off Hell in a Cell. I'm going to do the one thing to you that you hate absolutely most of all. I am going to make you bleed. I am going to make you suffer. I am going to make you realize that I can be just as good as you without your help. Now, I will make you bleed so badly that they will hear it, that they will hear the blood gushing out of your forehead from the tip of Fellwinter Peak all the way to the Plague Lands. I will bust you open worse than a splicer getting shot in the head with a Gjallarhorn missile. I guess what I'm trying to say is, it's my destiny to beat someone like you and become a bona fide superstar. There I go again making that joke. Holy shit. You know, I appreciate that you say I have potential, but I don't need your guidance. I don't need anything from you but to have you on your back, bloodied and broken for 1, 2, 3. This week, a star falls and a titan rises. I'll see you in the ring.